Good day, folks. It's DIY Guy 123 here, bringing you another do-it-yourself video. Today we're going to be working on a friend of mine's pump track. I didn't know what this was, but if you found the video, you know by now. It's a track for dirt biking so that you have some bumps that you can ride over, and instead of pedaling, you propel yourself forward by pumping your legs down as you're on the downward slope of humps and bumps. So this track is going to be an oval track. We're going to have a bank at each end, of course, and then some bumps along the way. With the pump track, the spacing of the bumps and the height of the bumps is critical to be able to get maximum speed around the track, and we're learning about how this goes. The trees have already been cut down and removed. They're headed into a dumpster, and there are a few little rocks here that I'm going to take out, nothing serious. And then just sort of grubbing off the area to take the organic matter off to the side, because the organic matter won't pack, and over time it will settle and create dips and bumps where you don't want it. So I'm not going to go deep like if you were digging a foundation, but I'll take the first few inches and probably push it towards the center where the track is not going to be. And the material that the track will be made of is this right here. Now this has been described to me as belt dressing. I've never heard of that, but I guess it's the tailings that fall off of the sides of the belt when there's a crusher crushing up limestone, I guess. And really it's got anything in it from rocks this size to dust. So it's quite a great product for packing, and we're going to give it a try here. So the tractor we're going to be using is a Kubota L3800 with the backhoe. I'm going to try to take a time lapse of us working for a while, getting the ground prepped, and hopefully that'll be interesting to watch. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, give a quick update here. So we've been filling up a dumpster. We got all the stumps dug out of here, and we got a big flat area. The soil is beautiful. Some farmer would love it. One thing I'll point out, there were a couple of big stumps here. This particular one was right beside that ash tree. We wanted to keep the ash tree and get the stump out. So unlike normal when I can dig all the way around a stump, this one I could only dig around 3/4 of it, and then not this area. But I'm confident this tree will survive. I damaged a couple of roots, but even those, there'd be still some life left in them, and this whole area wasn't touched. So I'm sure that tree will be just fine, and we successfully got the stump out. So it's day 2, and we are back at the job site here in my buddy's place. We're looking at the trail. I can tell there have been a few bicycles that have been running around this thing last night. Some neighborhood kids probably, and homeowner kid. So just walking the trail here, you can see the jump that we built. They called this actually a tabletop since it had flat surface. Yeah, and then you can of course get a good idea of this berm. I'll lower the camera so you get an idea. So on this side, of course, you see all the crushed rock, and there's all the dirt that we built up. There's a drain right here, and it's just a piece of 4-inch corrugated drain pipe that protrudes out past and basically goes under this berm, and that's so that water doesn't pool in this lowest spot right here. After a rain, there may be a need to move a shovel of gravel around here or there to build up any low spots so that the water doesn't collect. So I see another load of material was dropped right there, and we'll be making the bumps right along that side of the trail, and that'll probably take care of this job. Okay folks, so the track is now finished for at least for a while. They're gonna ride it and pack it and see where it needs to be adjusted, and I'm gonna give you a walkthrough. There are 2 entry points, one right through here, and this is a bit of a downward slope, and same thing there, a bit of a downward slope. If you enter from this end, there's a jump right there, and if you enter from this end, there's a jump right here. And so the whole track is about 4 feet wide, maybe wider. At some points it's 6 or 7 feet wide. If they jump down, they hit this berm, and then another jump here. And then this is more of a when you catch air from that jump, you're not really that high. You're just basically going to be 2 inches off the ground until you land right about here. And then around that berm, which is really the beauty of the whole thing, get a bit of speed headed downhill and spin around that berm, slingshot up onto this tabletop. And then in the downward slope, that gives you a chance to get your feet cranking on those pedals to make it up and around. So this, I suppose, is not a true pump track yet, because pump tracks have those bumps that are in kind of quick succession that you can pump your legs and propel yourself forward. It's certainly a BMX dirt bike track. I think it's quite a nice addition to the property. Unfortunately, you're not going to see anybody use it today because I don't want to have any kids in my videos. Okay, I wasn't going to do this, but I found this bike at the end of somebody's driveway next to their garbage can that they were throwing out, and I took it, and here we are. So let's give this a try. Okay, I made it. Just make sure, if you're riding a bicycle, get one appropriately sized for your body, like I did. Great care goes into selecting handlebar height, seat height, all that stuff. And if you want to, be safe, that's what you need to do. So that's the end of my riding. This is the end of the project. If you like my videos, please subscribe, and good luck with your do-it-yourself project.